Wow, wow. Can I go on live on this?
Sure. Oh my God. I don't like this angle.
Are we?
Okay, I'm taking my camera back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm taking my camera back.
Did you just take your camera back?
I'm on here, but I don't know how this is working. All right. Oh, I was looking for that. I'm back on live again. I'm here. Okay.
That how is that? Nothing is.
You can put it more on him there, because I'm. That's what I said. I don't like that camera like that, but it is what it is. I can't see nothing there.
Yeah, keep it split like that. That's good.
Can you fix this one here? Hello, everybody, or whoever's here, all two of you.
Wagwan. You hear we say Wagwan, beautiful
This is logged
people. Wagwan, pretty people.
Yeah.
On YouTube here. Log into YouTube.
I have it here.
Oh, so you don't need this then.
No, I want that, but over here.
We're just trying to set up.
Sorry, guys, we're
We're
a little challenged when it comes to setting this thing up, but we're here.
once we set it up. But why did I gotta lean over so?
Well, get your own camera.
Just kind of tilt it a little bit. Let me just get a little bit up. There we go. It's a little bit more like it.
Ask why I need to be on the camera anyways.
And
What am
why
I doing?
she need to be in the camera? She had to play with onion. Play with onion.
Listen,
Hey,
listen.
I'm telling you.
These late night chats are supposed to be us doing a little gardening and chatting in the late night.
Yeah,
He
but
wants
you
to
know
come
what?
and hijack it just to sit there.
Just to sit there and just look handsome, not true? People,
Tonight?
people.
I'm planting up my sprouted onions, my
Wow.
friends.
Does that mean I don't have to be buying onions anymore?
No, you still have onions.
So you're planting, so why should I have to buy? I shouldn't have to
We're just
buy,
planting
you're
up some
planting.
sprouted onions.
Sprouted onions.
These
What's
are
happening, people?
these are supermarket onions, by the way.
Yo, as we generally say, when I'm in the live, now I know when she's in the live, she wants to plant up her things, but I always say, "Wagwan, beautiful people."
This is not informal window. This is late night
It
chat.
doesn't matter. That's just how we do. That's how we do the do,
Okay.
right? So if you know the know and you know the know, you do the do and you do the do, do the do, right? You with me on that? No.
This is gonna be one hell of a live.
It's gonna be alive.
It's gonna be alive.
You see, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna talk the things.
Talk the
We
things.
talk. Yeah, we talk the things. Any which way.
All right, let's talk the
Let's
things.
talk the
Who's
things.
here? Come on, roll call. Who's here?
Roll call.
Let's see
people.
who's with me. Throw up a name, throw up a location.
Give us some thumbs up.
Let's see where we're at.
And wait a second, give us some likes.
And
like,
tonight,
like.
We're actually on TikTok as well. So if you're here from TikTok, come on, show yourself.
Which camera am I looking at? So this camera. Why are you laughing at me? You're the one that's always calling your rotary phone.
You are a rotary phone. That's why I told you not to flip it that way. But
You're
hey,
a rotary phone, right?
hey, I said don't flip
She's
it that
calling
way.
me a rotary phone, so I'm
He
gonna live up
insisted
to
on
the title
flipping
of
the
being a
camera
rotary
where he
phone.
can't see himself, and now he's asking me where he should look. Should I tell him where he should look, people?
So hold on, why do I need to see myself?
Let me tell him where he look.
No, I don't need to see myself. It's
All
the people
right.
out there that need to see me,
All right.
right?
He keeps asking me,
This
where should I
handsome
look? Where should I
dude.
look?
The dude.
I'll tell you where to look.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
You're just trying to be rude, aren't you? You're just trying to be out of order and rude.
So, people, we are
What's going
here
on, guys?
in
What's
the late
happening?
night. Well, it's not even that late.
What's
It's only what,
happening?
9:30. It's not that late.
What's happening, PA Pool? Where's all the people? How many people we got on board?
We got 10 people here. Come on,
Yo, you
people.
need to call a friend and tell a friend and make them know, say. We're there on the live tonight, so.
Tell them Nino is hyper.
How
Him dey on the live.
hyper, What? Why are you looking at me like that? Listen, you know that when I'm on the live.
Send help.
Listen. Hold on. When you're on your live, you can do your thing. And you plant your little green onions and you plant your little pepper. But when I'm on the live, the thing turn up. Right? And we know that, right? You say send help?
Save me, send help.
Send help.
SOS.
Wow. It's that bad.
It's an SOS, people.
Wow.
But
I'm not sure how to take that. I'm feeling a little hurt. My feelings is feeling a little hurt right now.
So what I'm doing tonight, guys, I have these onions.
Mm-hmm.
Supermarket onions, by the way.
Is it onions or onions?
It's onions.
So what's wrong with the onion? You can't say onion.
No,
my grandmother used to say onion.
That's that Jamaican
But in North
special
America,
English.
But in North America, they call this spring onions.
Well, these are regular onions. These aren't the.
These aren't spring onions.
Bunching onions.
But you know what though? Isn't it the same as when you're planting like a regular onion? It creates this.
Yeah, this is a regular onion, and then if you
turns into a spring onion.
No. If you leave it in the cupboard for a while and it's sitting there in the dark and it starts to sprout.
Okay.
Hence these, right? You could use this part too.
Well, why wouldn't you use that part? It's not what I'm trying to say though. It's not
when you
keep
this little part here, the roots grow out of this, and I've had it in water now for a couple days.
So is that why it smells like that?
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a funky do.
And the roots, as long as it has a little piece of the bottom, it's growing roots. Actually,
I tell you.
I think we're okay. Hold on now. I think
messing around with this thing.
No, because I think there we go. Now you can hear me. I didn't think you could hear me.
Oh, you couldn't.
I don't think they could hear me just now.
Wow.
Sorry.
Send us a little sign, guys. Let us know you're hearing us.
Let us know you're here.
Let us know you're here.
Let's do a roll call.
Talk the things, TikTok. Let me know you can hear us.
Here.
Let me know you can hear us. Let me know you're receiving the received. I'm ready for talk the things, guys. I'm ready for go on, buddy.
Hey.
What's true?
So we are here and we're getting the kinks out. So I hope you can hear us. Somebody come and let me know if you can hear us. Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's an SOS. Mayday. Somebody send help.
I don't know SOS. She's trying to hurt my feelings here about SOS.
I'll send an SOS
to the world.
Remember that song? All you 80s.
SOS.
Who sang that song?
I know that.
No. That's
Message in the box.
Yes.
Who sing? Oh, is it Man in Boot? No. Man Under.
Anybody out there know the song?
Okay.
You can hear clearly. Thank you, Canafam 888.
Thank you.
Do you know that song?
Message
in the bottle.
Don't tell me who sings
I hope that's there you go. Sting. That's right.
Sting?
You got the answer.
In the bottle.
It was Sting. Yes. See, he's singing the song. You don't even know who was singing it.
Well, whatever. I can sing whatever song I want.
Sting. Very good, Canafam 888. You are the vocalist of the day. And where are you watching us from?
Hey, Jamie, what's popping? What's happening there? Jamie's looking to fly out of London for some homemade beans and toast.
Okay.
Umbrella provided.
Juicing with Jay.
Oh, yeah, I said Jay. Big up
yourself.
yourself.
Up, Nino and Lo. Wagwan, Jay. Look at this, Jay.
But
I got all these onions that I had sitting in water that were springing, and they're getting a little much. So I'm gonna plant them indoors, of course, because it's still too cold. Hey, Canafam 888.
I'll tell you this right now. Your onions are kind of smelly though.
That's okay. Canafam 888 is here from Australia. Way down under. Juicing with Jay is saying nice.
Are you in Sydney or Melbourne?
And he says that Sting's band was the Police. He's right again.
That's right.
The Police.
The Police.
And down under.
Didn't Sting go?
Okay, Canafam, let's check out your skills. What was around the 80s? There was a band. And they sang, I come from a land down under.
Man, something or other.
Men at work.
Men at work. See, men at work.
Men at work. They had that song, I come from a land down under.
I come from a land down under.
Where spirits grow and something, something.
Flounder.
Can you hear the thunder? You better run for cover.
Who else? Hey, isn't that Olivia Newton-John is from?
He is from
Australia.
Adelaide. He says
Adelaide, wicked.
He says it's summer there, and the lead singer from Men at Work's name was Colin. Is that what you're saying? I don't know the lead singer's name, but I remember that song. I'm a little bit of an 80s music buff.
Oh, you're a little music.
I like my 80s. Genre.
What's going on with this?
What's going on, Juicing with Jay? What are you doing?
There?
Hit the thumbs up, everybody. And if you're over here on TikTok,
show the like.
TikTok, I need you to keep pressing that button.
You hear them say, TikTok, you don't stop.
Press the button, TikTok. We're not usually on TikTok.
No,
we used to go live on TikTok, and we thought, okay, let's start doing lives on TikTok again.
Well, I think we can do live on all platforms, right?
Yeah, we're a little bit. I guess. But I am here with my onions that have now grown some decent roots. Because remember, guys, what the motto is, right? Mm-hmm. Plant more, spend less.
And eat what you grow.
Eat what you grow.
Eat what you grow.
Don't plant what you don't want to eat.
You know all about that, Jay.
Yeah.
My boy Jay knows all about that. Eat what you grow, man. Eat what you grow.
Yes.
I don't know how you can see
these don't smell very good, but they're okay. See, let me show you TikTok. See, they have some
roots happening there.
I can't tell which camera I'm on, but here you go. I hope you can see.
I think that's the TikTok camera.
All right.
So you look at that.
So everybody can see. Oh.
Yeah, we're getting some hearts coming from TikTok. Thanks for all the love, guys. Keep loving it up.
Yeah.
Keep giving us some thumbs up.
So we're just here. We're Nino and Lo.
I'm Nino.
I'm Lo.
She's Lo.
And we have a YouTube channel.
Lo.
We have a YouTube channel.
And we're also broadcasting on TikTok tonight because
he wanted to.
I wanted to. You know, I was actually she came on live last night.
Philip Harding is giving us a thumbs up. Wagwan, Philip Harding.
I know we can't talk the things that man chat up, so the yard can't know what we are saying.
Here it goes, Philip Harding. Man, you unleashed a monster, apparently, Philip.
It inspired me.
Give us the thumbs up. Press the button. Yes. Let's talk the things.
And hold up our hearts. Throw some hearts in there, guys. So how's everybody's day today?
Any other gardeners in the house? Because is anybody up in the late night planting like me? I like to plant in the late night because I'm a night owl. I'm a night nerd.
Hey, can you talk about planting weed on here?
We were talking about planting weed the other night.
Or were we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had some plants last year, but they did not survive. They started out pretty good.
So hold on. So you have your hand up in front of my face, like in the face of the people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You see how rude she can be, guys?
People, you're not missing that thing.
She put me in my place. She put hand over my face.
Share the live. May I fly out to London for some homemade beans and toast?
How are you seeing that? That if you're on
umbrella is provided.
But wait a minute.
So that's from Jamie.
Yeah, but I get the same thing over here. I thought this was on TikTok.
It is on TikTok.
So you're reading that on TikTok over there?
I sure am.
So which one is YouTube?
This one.
That's the one. No, this thing is complicated.
You did want to go on TikTok.
No.
He's a rotary phone.
I'm
doing all this different angles, he still can't get it.
Hold on a minute. You guys remember rotary phones? So think about this for a minute. You remember when you're using a rotary phone and you misdialed the number? You remember what you had to do? You had to start all over again from the beginning.
Well, this is a rotary phone, my friends.
I'm a classic rotary phone. I'm not just a rotary phone. I'm a classic.
For some reason, the breeze tell him, say, we must go on TikTok. So, Jay, if you want to fly to London for some homemade beans and toast, where you not going to London?
Is that Jay or Jamie?
Jamie, sorry.
Jamie.
Juicing with Jay. I just installed your irrigation system. Yes, Jay. I saw your video today where you installed your irrigation system. You can come and install mine. Wow, because I tell you.
So, Jay, you actually boil on the ground to do this, or is it above ground?
Watering sucks.
Eh? Is it above ground unit that he did or below ground?
No, like it's a system that you can buy, and and it's easy to kind of clip, and clip. But
easy for who?
Well, it's easy for a lay person who doesn't have all sorts of stuff to.
It's not as easy for me because I am a little handicapped when it comes to.
You have a lot of green onions going. Where are you again, Jay? I can't remember. I think you're in ATL. So you have the nice weather right now where you can be planting outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have people here from Toronto? Who's here from Toronto?
It's kind of weird. I can't see anything coming up here. I would love to look at the comments from this side of the island. But I can't see that far over there. And did I tell you my glasses broke this morning? Again? The screw came out.
Wow.
The lens fell out.
Men at Work's lead singer is Colin Hay. Very good.
Hey.
Listen, Can FM 888. We can hang, man. They did have a lot of hits.
Because you know all them old 80s.
I know all them old songs.
You're an old rock chick, you know that.
And we could hang, man. Especially if you like those 80s ballads. Holy smoke, we could hang.
I tell you. I'm not seeing any.
Do you see what Jay is laughing? Jay, I know you're into the hip hop, man. I'm into the hip hop too. Don't get me wrong. I like old school hip hop. I don't like that new stuff. That skirt. I don't like that stuff. I like that.
What the hell is
old,
skirt?
That's all they say on these new songs. Skirt.
Like Cardi B.
Skirt. No, I like the old school stuff. Martin JTW.
Hey, what's going on?
Martin is a Jamaican living in.
Is that the one living in China?
China, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Ni hao.
I
Ni
think.
Hao. You know what ni hao means?
I think it means hello. Or
there you go. I think it means hello as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Martin. Where are you coming from? Where are you living right now? What's good? Well, we decided to come live to talk to things, and I'm here with some sprouted onions that I'm working on. Land down under where women glow and man thunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run.
That's all the lyrics.
Yeah,
that's a good song though.
That's what I remember.
That's a good song. Do you come from a land down under?
Oh my God, listen to this now. So Martin, what's up? What are you doing right now?
You got a problem with my singing?
No, I don't have a problem with your singing, but
okay.
I'm sure the YouTube TikTok audience doesn't want to hear it.
Of course. Hey guys, if you want to hear me sing, just say the word. Because she seems to feel that you guys don't want to hear me sing, but I beg to differ.
Oh, my fingers stink from this thing.
This onion sticks.
Oh, you're editing videos. Doesn't that
smells
suck?
Awful.
For all the people here that have YouTube, doesn't editing suck? What program are you using to editing for your editing? How do you edit your videos?
I can see.
Oh, here comes the Monster Jam.
Hey, Monster. What's wrong? What happened to you? Come.
What happened?
Come sit with Dad. Come on. Come over here. Come.
Yo, she got 2 minutes.
She got her pajamas on.
She has 2 minutes.
Oh, you're staying here for 2 minutes and then you got to go to bed. Okay? Is there anything you want to say to everyone out there? Did you want to say hi to someone? Say hi to Jay. How are you doing? She has this.
You're using iMovie. I use iMovie sometimes too.
She ate this.
It's just easy that way.
She ate this little bag of snacky, and now she thinks that she's allergic to eating coconut.
Well, her lips do look a little.
Let me see your lips.
Don't they?
Let me see your lips. Come here. Look at me.
That's right.
Look at me.
Because she had what was in that little snack.
Her face does look a little red.
Look at me. iMovie. So we have to keep an eye on that.
Turn around, baby. Look at your eyes.
There, I cleaned up all these onions.
Crying.
Let me see your tongue.
And now,
let me see your tongue.
I'm gonna plant them.
I'm not sure if it's so, but your face
is
a little red.
Say hi to the live. Say good night to the live. Say hi. You're going to bed now, okay?
Hi, good night. Hi. Look right there. Look right there and say hi. Say good night.
This is the camera here. You gotta speak up.
Hi.
And good night.
Good night.
Okay,
sayonara.
sayonara.
Go to bed now. Sayonara.
Is that your phone, Daddy?
That's Grandpa's phone.
Okay, sayonara.
Give me a kiss.
Off you go.
Okay, baby. Go.
Bye.
Go. Have a good night. Have a good night, Mama.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Okay, I need some paper towel.
Yeah, she's a bit of a night owl at time where she doesn't want to go to bed. You have to kind of coax her to go to bed. She's not the kid that wants to sit up all night. And as a matter of fact, she'll sit up with her grandma and plant all night if you let her. As the two of them will be up till all hours of the night planting and chit-chatting. So guys, don't forget to like, share the live, give us some thumbs up, hit those hearts, show us some love.
I'm coming.
And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And the one to come in and tune in and, you know. Because I look at impromptu live tonight. Nothing structured as usual. Just come in and just, you know. Our conversations are usually based on whatever our audience is saying, whatever our audience, you know, you guys kind of lead the conversation to whatever areas you want to. And
I'm just here for the joyride because I'm planting up my onions in the meantime.
For the joyride.
I'm here for the joyride.
Is there a song called Joyride?
Yeah,
I'm referring everything to songs tonight.
Joyride by Sanchez. Reggae song.
Hold on,
Taking a line.
Oh, yeah.
A
Joyride.
joyride. You're making me sing on these YouTube streets, and I'm not a singer. You need to stop.
Well, why are you singing then?
Because you keep asking me. How does
I'm
that
glad
song
that
go?
you can actually accept the fact that you're not a singer. But
No, I never professed to be a singer.
Listen.
Right? Let's take the camera
Guys,
off.
you know how I like to talk about food. I'm a food guy.
Here we go.
So I just want to say this lady come right up herself tonight. I made some ital stew, right?
Here it goes.
And if you guys know what ital stew is, it's all about vegetables. It's all about
you like
coconut
Sanchez
milk.
Martin.
And you know, when you make ital food, you have to put a lot of pepper.
If you
What
put too much pepper in the food, all you're tasting is the pepper. What's the point?
Well,
I didn't ask for pepper stew.
Ital, you have to use pepper. So here's this lady now with her bright face self telling me that next time when you make this, don't put so much pepper.
Yeah.
I said, you're really kind of out of order because I made it for me. And while she's saying that, she's still eating it. So it's so peppery that she's still eating it. So I turned to her and I said, okay, that's like me saying to you, the next time you cook, put a little bit more flavor in your food. Right? She got offended. Right? She got offended because I said that, but yet you can insult my food and say...
I didn't insult the food. I just said...
You criticized my food.
It's too peppery.
But why you're still eating it then?
Because I have no choice. That's what I'm eating.
Yes, you do. The only choice you don't have is to stay black and die. Everything else is an option. Right? It was a choice to eat it. So if you're going to eat it, don't criticize it. Or if you're going to criticize it, stop eating it. Right?
Why does this thing keep going like it's...
What, like the volume's
like
going
the
down?
volume just went. Let me know if you can hear me over here. See? I didn't touch it and the volume went down.
I'm not sure why it went down.
King.
Welcome to the channel, guys.
Anytime
you guys are unable to hear us, just
yeah, please let me know because it looks like my phone is going down.
You can't hear us. Well, I go on TikTok. I'm no that I don't need to talk to things.
On TikTok.
No, man, TikTok live, man. You know what I'm
saying? YouTube, me say.
You know what I'm saying? TikTok, TikTok,
Listen,
TikTok.
Any of you that are out there, and if you agree with me, please give me a thumbs up. If you're eating food, no matter what type of food it is, if there's too much pepper, you're not enjoying that shit. I don't care what anybody says. If it's too peppery.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but when you make ital stew, and you make ital food, you have to have the
Bon TikTok. Egg black woman said bon TikTok. Listen, remember when TikTok banned the Americans for the little 5 hours, 12 hours,
yeah, but that came back online really fast.
That's when all of us Canadians realized TikTok no rate we. So me no rate TikTok. So there you go.
Yeah, but we don't have just Canadians.
So we're here, but
we have
on TikTok. I mean, we're on here because he wanted to go on there, but on TikTok.
Stop hating on TikTok.
Sorry, TikTok. I'm not hating, but on TikTok.
TikTok is just another platform.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people on TikTok that are watching. You know, I want those people to show us some love, though. Show us some love from TikTok. Show us some love. Which one of these monetized? doing in the TikTok? I can't figure this thing out yet.
That's the camera.
That's TikTok.
And there's your monitor.
So
why are you so confused?
Upon that?
Because on TikTok.
So with TikTok people, so something is not working with this then. If TikTok, if we're
nothing is not working. It's working.
So where are all the people?
Sorry guys, this is a rotary phone. Gina versus Gina. Wagwan Gina.
I don't understand. I'm a little jealous that you're doing.
Ignore him, Jay.
That you're doing this YouTube thing and your people.
We're doing YouTube. It's YouTube against TikTok tonight.
I don't think
YouTube is winning.
TikTok is set up right.
Listen, YouTube people, throw your hands up.
The TikTok thing is not set up properly.
Winning.
It's not set up right, and that's why you're winning. How? So where's all the TikTok people?
Refresh it. One TikTok, your TikTok people ain't coming to support you, but my YouTube people are here. Right, YouTube? Throw your hands up. Just throw your hands up.
Yo, how do I refresh this? Rotary phone asking.
Oh my God. Somebody send help. Send help.
Rotary phone is asking.
Send the SOS help.
How do I?
See? Jay's hands are up. One Jay, because TikTok.
I can't.
Me don't know about TikTok tonight. TikTok.
No,
what you say?
I need help. I need help with this thing because I don't understand. This.
What you say? Okay, now you gone and done it.
I gone and done what?
Oh my God, guys. Gina.
Yo.
Don't laugh. You here? Where are you watching us from, Gina?
Yo, I need this rotary phone needs help. Rotary phone needs help. Send help.
Tremaine, your dad needs help. Because I don't know how to work that.
This. I don't understand.
I stay in my lane.
If I'm talking to people on TikTok, they're supposed to
stay in my lane.
Oh, she's TikTok live feed.
Listen,
right there, but
I don't want to hear about TikTok.
Yo.
You're in Ohio. Very nice. What's your weather like? What's your zone in Ohio? I'm in zone 6 here in Toronto.
Live. Click to, what is this?
So
what live is this? I don't want to be watching that.
I have all these supermarket onions that sprouted, right? And look at that. Look at that. So I'm going to plant them.
All right. I need to figure this thing out because I need to get back on this.
Oh, it's cold in Ohio. Okay. We didn't have a bad day today. It started out really cold, but I was out in the backyard, but it was a little, I wanted to prune my roses, but it was a little bit too cold. It was just a little bit too cold. Zone 6 as well. Okay, very good. I love meeting people in my zone. I just met another YouTuber that was in my zone. Good night, King Shi. Good night. Sleep well, my friend. Thank you for joining us.
Am I losing my marbles here?
You've already lost your marbles. Is he losing his marbles? That's the understatement of the year.
Wow. Okay.
Gina says, I'm having spring fever. Oh, so am I, man. I have a little setup in one of the rooms upstairs where I have all my indoor planting that I've started. And now that it's springtime, I have to really step it up because our growing season is so short. So your last frost date is probably very close to mine, which is mid-May. I have my coffee, my Tim Hortons. So if we don't plant indoors, as you probably do too, we don't get that long of a planting season.
Okay, I'm about ready to pull the plug on this because I don't seem to be getting anywhere with this. And I'm not getting any assistance from my...
I don't understand how to work it. I know that it's on this camera here.
What is?
That's your TikTok coming from your camera right there.
Okay. So why is it I can't pick that up over here?
I don't know.
And I can't see the...
I don't know.
Okay, so, how many people do we have watching on TikTok?
I don't know. I don't know. But I know I have 15 people. What up? What up, YouTube?
No, YouTube is slamming right now. TikTok is...
YouTube. Gina versus Gina. She says, mine is late April and I've started so many plants inside. I also have a greenhouse. What? Gina,
you got some big things going on.
You've got it going on, girl. I think I follow you because I remember watching a video from you. I remember seeing that Gina versus Gina. I think I follow you, and if I don't, I certainly will.
Okay.
And if you know Jay, then you're good people because I know Jay's good people, so you must be good people too. But yeah, we have to start all these indoor plants because if we don't, we're not going to get no kind of harvest. before the frost comes. So technically, I guess I could be planting these onions up because I think they don't mind the cold so much. And I do have some out there already, but I'm just planting them in these little pots. There's only a few of them. And maybe in a couple weeks, I'll get them out there. Tremaine, I think your dad wants to get off of this. He doesn't.
No, I don't want to get off.
Or
I
he
just,
lost
just
his
got back.
feed. He doesn't
I'm
know
trying
how
to
to
figure
fix it.
out how.
Whooping.
I can't
Jay
see
is
how many
most-
people are watching.
He lost his feed over there.
No, I got
Jay
it
is
back. I
most
just don't see
definitely
who's
good
watching.
people.
You
Nobius
see the
Nightshade
top corner.
is in
I
the
can't. Nobius
house.
Nightshade.
Five people in
Wagwan,
There's
Nobius.
5 people. How is it that I can't see anything from here? That's the
Can
only
you
view.
keep it down? My people over here are doing what they're supposed to do. They're
And that's
throwing
all
up
that's happening on
hearts. They're
TikTok? Only
throwing
5
up
people?
thumbs.
I want him to
That
TikTok.
much likes.
I want him to TikTok. 5 people. Yo, not going lazy. You're not going with nothing.
You all right?
No, I'm not alright. My feelings a little hurt here, TikTok. My feelings a little hurt.
I don't know what he expects out of TikTok.
No, I expected more action out of TikTok. TikTok.
TikTok's not your platform, my son said.
I'm
TikTok's
not
not your
going
platform.
lazy, you know. I'm gonna make YouTube. I do something.
You hear
You
this?
gotta
He's
lock-
hurt. He's
just lock
TikTok
it off.
hurt.
Say later to your TikTok.
All right,
Yeah.
TikTok. I real
Bon
talk that.
TikTok.
That's what I'm going tonight. You're gonna like fire now. No, we're bun tie up on TikTok
No,
tonight.
TikTok now set up. I
Yeah.
like my YouTube people. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, but we're bunning out and I'm gone.
But you want to go live on TikTok? Does he know anything about TikTok?
TikTok, we're
people?
bunning out. We're gone back. Your battery's low.
Oh, I know. It's
As
not a
always,
shame.
your phone is like, we don't know what to your phone. You can plug your phone in from morning till night. Same crap always happens.
Because
eh?
I actually use my phone.
Oh, please.
I actually use my phone.
Well,
That's
you use
okay
your
if my
phone.
battery's
There's
low.
nothing wrong with using your phone, but you gotta charge the damn
See,
thing.
I was here. Hey, Priscilla, wagwan.
Wagwan, Priscilla.
I was here live by myself
Doing your
yesterday,
thing, right?
and we had a nice, peaceful conversation with all people from all over the world. This man come on today, and he's ready.
Well,
to...
you know what? It wasn't-
Tremaine, did you take that dish? Tremaine,
Yeah.
you took the food there? Okay.
So,
Gina versus Gina. Do you follow Urban Gardening Chronicles? She is in Canada. No, I don't. I need to follow her. How do I not know about Urban Garden? Where is she? What's
Gina versus Gina.
what city is she in? Since you're not using that, we can move this over there now if you'd like.
What?
Yeah. So do you like it like that?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't want to interfere with your angle.
Okay.
Unless
It's all about.
unless you want to spring it in the middle, but it's alright.
No, we don't need to see you. It's all
What do you
about
mean
the
you don't need to
planting.
see me?
It's all about me.
I think people need to see me. You guys need to see me, right? Just say the
You
word.
can. They can see you.
If
There
you
you
don't
are.
want to see me, tell me say no want to see me. Can't hurt my feelings already. Cause my TikTok done now work.
I hope
Right.
everybody's giving us a thumbs up as you enter the
Share
live.
the live. Share the live, guys. Thumbs up. And right the bottom
Share
right
the
hand.
live. Who's they gonna share the live to at this time of night?
So you don't think people? Oh, listen. Understand something. Somebody somewhere is having breakfast right now.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, somebody somewhere is probably having a drink right now as well.
that's
So,
right.
It's a big world
I
we
think
live
she
in.
might be near Toronto. Okay, Nobius, what topic are y'all talking about? Well, we don't really have a topic per
Topic
se,
y'all talking
Nobius.
about? Nobius, we don't have a topic. We're just.
But while
We're
we're
just on
talking,
here.
I have all these. These were regular supermarket onions, you know, the regular bag of onions, and they started sprouting. Look how much they've sprouted because I had them in water. So now they've all rooted, as you can see.
But
so
I
I'm
asked you
planting
a
them up
question.
until I plant them
I
outside.
asked you a question earlier about
And they will
these.
bulb up nicely.
I asked you a question earlier about these green onions that's on top here. And you're trying to tell me that green onions just grow separate from onion. I think they
didn't-
spring from an onion.
No, I didn't say that.
So
I
what were you saying
said
then?
you can use these tops just like how you would use a green onion.
But that's
or
exactly what it is. Though, is a green onion.
No, but these are
Yes.
gonna bulb up and become a bulbous onion. They will
Yes.
bulb up
And that's what would be underground.
and they will grow
And then
underground.
this would be the green onions. So it's not like that is the green onion.
Okay, whatever you say.
It stems from an actual bulb
Nobius,
of an
what topic
onion.
are you talking about? Gina, I think she might be. I'm ignoring him. She might
Why
be
are
in
you
or near
ignoring?
Toronto. Juicing with Jay says
Why
we
are
can
you ignoring?
see you.
I
and
need
it's
somebody to come on my side though. I need
And it's
somebody
only
to come on my
7
side.
p.m. in Cali. Okay,
There you
okay,
There you go. Cali's about 3 hours behind us.
okay. So that's good. So it's not late. I mean, I like being up late, but it's not even late. So
you want me to just sit here and watch you do green onions and just?
no, you can talk to your people. They're right there.
I'm trying to talk to my people.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
I'll
trying
step
to-
out of the frame.
No, I don't need you to step out of the frame because you're doing your onions. And babe, you know what the problem with this is that my eyes are so bad.
But
that
you
I'm
have
so
it
happy.
right there. You have it. You have the conversation right
I
there.
understand that, but there's something to be said about when I turn my head the other way to address the messages. I feel like I'm turning my back on the camera.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's
Well, then you
why-
can read there, but you're saying that your eyes can't see it. Anyway, so what did everybody do today? Did you go to work? I was off today, but I had my granddaughters.
Oh, I just realized I have her apple juice.
Oh, that's okay.
So
Don't
just-
drink it because she'll remember about it and
I'll leave the bottle for her.
she will
How
come
about
for
if
it
I just fill
tomorrow.
it up with water and put
No.
some food coloring in it?
We
Please
are
do that.
Dream Warriors in the house. Ta-da!
What's going on? What's
and they're
happening?
on.
What's
Wagwan
Let me go
Dream
see.
Warriors.
Or is
Now,
it
Dream Warriors is my kind of old school music. You all know I love a old school music, right? So as I'm talking to you, of course, I'm doing a little gardening. The avid camper is in the house. Wagwan avid camper. Well, you know what? I'm going to give people some blue jackets. People that I know that have channels. I'm going to give you the blue jacket so that you can hook up with each other and get to know each other. Check out each other's channel. It's a lot easier when you have the blue jacket, right? So what's everybody up to in the late night? What have you done today? Anything interesting, avid camper? I saw you today getting your coffee. I have my coffee here. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Okay, Jay, I need to give you a little jacket, as they say. There you go. So I am planting up my little onions. You're very bored. Well, you missed it, avid camper. We were reminiscing about, we had someone in here from Australia. We were reminiscing about Men at Work. You remember that song? I come from a land down under. That was the song of the day. So that makes it easier, Jay, if there's anybody that you want to follow or check out their channel. I don't know why YouTube makes it so difficult to do that in these lives. I'm trying to quit smoking weed and it's hard. And why are you trying to quit smoking weed? I'm just a little curious. Gina says, oh, you remember that group Men at Work? Yeah, they were sick. Gina says, Jay, your ears should have been burning. I was talking about shopping in your garden. Listen, guys, Juicing with Jay grows some dragon fruit and some beautiful fruit. He is in, I can't remember if he's in California or if he's in Atlanta, but he's in a hot climate. You tried to quit before, but had a very bad, and you have no money. But in general, I want to cut back, but I don't know moderation. Oh, you're in Cali. Okay. Dragon fruit. Moderation is not your middle name, eh, camper? Well, if you have no money, how the hell are you buying weed, my friend?
You don't have to buy weed, you can grow weed.
Or are you growing it? How are you getting it if you have no money? Oh, you had bad withdrawals last time. Cali in the house.
You know, they say the best way to get over a hangover is to keep drinking.
I usually get it a lot from your friend. Oh, well, maybe you need to take it a different way. Instead of smoking it, drink it in some tea or something. Or it's just is it THC levels? I always mix that up. THC, TCH, whatever it is, that the drug that's in there or the ingredient that is the stimulant. Maybe you need to take it a different way. You are a person with no limits. Well, even with food. Well, that's the issue right there. So maybe you should Set some limits for yourself. Try to adhere to that. And then maybe you'll stop smoking. Nobia says, keep drinking, Nino the comedian. Oh, wow.
I only put it in there for about...
He put this in the freezer?
Not
How
for
many
very-
of
not
you
for
put
very
a
long.
bottle in the freezer? And look it, on the verge of exploding in the freezer. Wow.
And I'm eating a little bit of...
Sorry to be telling you this. Well, it is what it is. It's life, my friend. I am almost 6 months sober from alcohol. Well,
That's awesome, man.
everybody give
Awesome.
the
Congrats.
avid camper a clap.
Right on.
That's a big deal, my friend. 6 months is a long time. Keep it up.
For
Keep it
real.
up. 6
And
months
it's amazing
sober.
that you have to go with, tiny little accomplishments and
Yeah.
achievements at a time. You're doing well, my man. Doing very well.
Hugh Morris is saying, wow, I can imagine what grows in Cali. Yeah. That is a big achievement, avid camper. Congratulations, avid camper. Congratulations. I know how hard it is because I take care of people in the emergency that are addicted to various things. So 6 months sober is amazing. See, even Martin saying that. You guys are so supportive. You gotta be. Everybody needs somebody. Thank you for the positivity.
Everybody needs a
Listen,
community.
one day at a time, one step at a time. 6 months, congrats. Nobius is saying to you, it's not easy when your body's used to a certain thing, especially alcohol. With alcohol withdrawal is a serious thing. Actually, you cannot just stop cold turkey. You need to be.
Has to be gradual.
It has to be gradual, and you have to be under the care of a doctor, or else you can really mess yourself
Can you
up, my
imagine the
friend.
shock the body goes into?
Yep.
With that sudden
Half a
withdrawal?
year, keep it up. OMG Kess is telling you. Yeah, that's right, avid camper. Keep it up. You're halfway to a whole year. That's a big deal. You're a big deal. Me and my
All my
friends are
friends
a big deal. I love that song. Anyways, the avid camper, it's a day-to-day struggle. That's right. Oh, you quit cold turkey. Woo.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Well, good for you, my
Now, was
friend.
there something that brought that on for you to quit cold turkey?
Now, Gina's saying absolutely one day at a time, and you're doing
Absolutely.
a great job. And Avid Camper is saying blessings to everybody. You just need to have a very supportive environment, and I hope you do. I hope you do, because that is very important. They're welcoming in OMG Kess.
Doesn't matter what it is you're doing. Or
He said he just
how it is
woke
you're
up
doing
and he
it.
had enough. He just
You
woke up and
just
had
need-
enough.
We all need to have a supportive community. That's
He
real
realized he couldn't go on. He couldn't go on. I think he means to say with life without being. I realized that I couldn't go live without being drunk. Oh my goodness, I was drinking
But that's- you know
every
what, though?
day for years and years.
You know, avid camper, that is very courageous of you to do that. To just get up and realize that you need to stop because you don't like the direction your life is going and just
live
change
on. Oh,
it. I love that.
He was going
I love
live
that.
on YouTube drunk. Oh, okay. And yes, we are Dream Warriors. Queen Cheese said, "Bun TikTok."
You guys are really lashing out on the TikTok tonight. Anyway,
Listen.
I turned it off. I turned TikTok off.
I don't know why he's YouTube rules for
Watch
me.
YouTube because
I haven't thought of alcohol. Well, that is good. And I know you mentioned that you wanted to start planting a garden and you wanted to start to exercise more. So that's good. I sometimes drink a non-alcoholic beer. Okay.
Actually,
a mocktail.
that I think that 0.5% that they have, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You get the flavor. You don't get the alcohol, but you just get the flavor of that. You know, the flavor of drinking a beer.
Nobia
I love that.
says it's like the company you keep, avid camper. So maybe that's part of it. We have a lot of craft options now, he says. So Gina, let me ask you, what have you planted indoors? What have you started from seed? Because I know you must have a lot there. These onions are gonna have my hands stinking like onions for weeks because they really smell like onions. And I see the hearts going up, guys. Thank you so much with the hearts. And if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up because you know YouTube and its algorithm likes that stuff.
Like
we
the
gotta
thumbs up.
feed the algorithm.
Feed the algorithm.
You work in a liquor store? Oh my goodness.
You might have to change where you work.
Camper. How are you going to work in a liquor store and you're an alcoholic? That's not good. That's not good. That's almost comical. Online people can make us do toxic things just to entertain you. So glad you realize that. You hear that? Juicing with Jay saying this is a movie, man. It's mind over matter. Okay. Jay, ain't this some shit? This man says that he works in a liquor store. Holy smokes. If you got no mind, then it don't matter. Okay, so it's not mind over matter. He's right. If you got no mind, then it don't matter. Wow. That should be on a t-shirt. You're not tempted. Okay, well.
It's good.
That's good then. If you're not tempted, there you go.
That's really testing yourself and your willpower.
Yeah, that's willpower at its finest. And if you've been 6 months and you haven't been tempted, good on you. That is very good. So I am planting up my onions. We Are Dream Warriors says online can be very influential, true. But as we see through Nino and Lo, it can also be a different, great community. Aw, thank you.
That's great. That's very supportive.
Thank you.
Love that.
Now you need to cut out the weed. Well, at least weed is a little bit more of a natural element, right? Maybe it's the type you're using, because there's been older people that have been using it since the beginning of time and don't seem to have any adverse reactions.
Well, it is
the problem is I could sit and stare at a wall with no weed. It would be very boring. But if I have weed and still sit and stare at the wall, I will be content. Dream Warriors, are you still making music? Juicing with Jay wants to know. Ask them, Jay. Ask them. And Bluebird says, I'm later, but I'm here now. Wagwan Bluebird. Bluebird is here representing the UK. UK's in the house. Nobius Nightchase is welcoming you in, Bluebird. Bluebird, I have to thank you. I have to thank all of you for being here because we're small YouTubers, man. We don't command this huge audience. But my audience that do show up for us are very loyal. Very loyal. I appreciate that to the max. I was telling the avid camper about you. Oh, Gina versus Gina. Great energy, enjoying the live. Thank you,
Wicked
Gina. Listen,
we welcome that.
Gina.
Gina, I'm just letting her plant her thing, and I'm just on this. Look at this. I'm on the sideline here drinking my granddaughter's.
Gina, you know, we don't see those. What are they called? What are those called when they put the money up there like that? The little oh my God, it escapes me now. But thank you so much.
I like that.
Thank you. I think the Jamaicans call it the money pull up. We Are Dream Warriors says, always making music, just haven't released in a minute, but you never know. Wink, wink. Huh. Super chat. That's it. The super chat.
Thank you, Gina. Gina.
It's so nice, Gina. Oh my goodness. I thank you. I think we've only got that a couple times, and it surprises me every time.
You know what? Yeah, it is really nice.
Yeah, it makes us feel appreciated. Thank you. But I give super chats sometimes.
Yeah, and you always do.
Yeah, because listen, it's not easy in these YouTube streets. It's not easy, but we're here. Can I ask a question? Do you find people friendly in Toronto? Because I've been here in Vancouver for 15 years and I feel like I often sad how mean and rude people are here. I think people are pretty okay. I mean, you're going to have rude people everywhere. And I mean, I have a personality that I'm not taking that rudeness. I will call you out in a minute. I'm originally from Halifax. I miss being around kind people who smile. Oh, you're from Halifax. So that means you're a down home boy. You're from down east. Eyes the buy, the bills are great. Eyes the buy, the bills the boat. Oh, Gina says you are much appreciated. Thank you. I think people in Toronto are pretty okay. The avid camper says, I say hi to my neighbors and they look at me like I have 20 heads.
You know why? I think it's like that in any big city, though.
So Blessed is in the house. Wagwan So Blessed. She says, wait, what are y'all doing here? We're just planting as usual. I have all these sprouted onions. They were just like the bulbing onions. And they look how much they've sprouted. They've been sitting there. So I put them in a little water and they grew some nice roots. So now I'm planting them up because I don't think I can put them out just yet. Although I did some research and they say that the onions can take a little cold temperature. But I'm going to wait a little bit. So the avid camper wants to know if we are friendly in Toronto. He says he's lived in Vancouver for 15 years and he misses decent people. I think there's decent people everywhere, though. It's
you got to seek them out.
You got to find your people, man. You got to get out there, get active, and you got to find your people. I love these pop-ups. I follow and I get notification. Well, you know what? We do have our regular scheduled lives that we're trying to kind of establish every Sunday at 4:30.
4:30.
But I like the pop-ups and I like this time because I'm a late night owl, right? So this is my time. This is my time. Everyone there, I guess he means in Vancouver, is so mean and miserable looking. Nobia says, what up, Queen? So blessed. What up, Nightshade? Van City, stand up. Yep, that's what they call your city, by the way. Van City. That is Vancouver. For those of us that don't know.
We're doing this live and I'm sitting back in the shadows.
Yeah, because you're ready to fall asleep. And he's the one that wanted to come on live.
I had a late night last night. I went to Montreal yesterday. I had a summit to do with work. It's a work-related affairs last night. And up late with my colleagues, just, having a grand old time. And then we had the summit all day today. Flew back to Toronto this afternoon. But, I am feeling a little tired.
Well, you're going to stay up because you wanted to be here. We're going to force him to stay up.
And I got to be at work in the morning.
The avid camper, I find when I get people from Toronto here, they're more approachable. And people here can say thank you.
People in Toronto will say the same about people from Vancouver.
Maybe.
So it's,
it all depends. There don't say thank you. They have no manners and they will run over you with their car and leave you for dead. Oh my God. I think you're going to find people like that everywhere, avid camper.
Mean-spirited people.
I call Vancouver me. Oh my goodness. Bluebird said that they would like to visit Vancouver one day. Vancouver is beautiful. Nice mountains.
A few years ago we visited
Vancouver Island.
Vancouver Island.
Yeah, we saw some whales.
Saw whales on the way back. We took the ferry back from Vancouver Island back to the mainland.
Yeah.
And we saw whales. That was exciting.
Well, the avid camper is saying visit. It's okay. That's right. Welcome back, Nino. Safe and sound. Yep. Nino was in Montreal for the day. The Belle Provence.
La Belle Provence.
Anybody here parlez-vous français?
And I'll tell you one thing. We had some amazing speakers at the conference today.
And the conference was about... There. We're back. Oh my God. That was some shizzle. We are back. I don't know what was going on there just now. I think we had like a power surge. Like my phone did die, yes. Sorry about that. But then it wouldn't reconnect. Like there was some sort of a power surge or something. But we are back. I'm sure everybody's gone now, but hey, it is what it is. We just gotta roll with the punches, my friends. Roll with the punches. So let me put this phone back on the harness, and now it's actually plugged in, so we ain't gonna lose power again. Oh, you're still there, Jay? Oh my God, thank you, friend.
Jay's
thank
dedicated.
You, friend. Sometimes we are a little bit challenged with this YouTube and setting stuff up.
Wow, look at your eyes. Look at the glow on.
That's why that's why I don't like
you're
this
wearing
ring
goggles.
light. That's why I don't like the ring light. But you all insist.
Let's put the ring light on.
I
just look right.
Okay.
Take it.
What did I say?
You didn't tell me that. Okay. You're talking to your son.
Okay. All right, so we are back. Let me turn this light off because it makes me look at that. Ooh.
Look looks like goggles.
There. That's
You
how
look
I like to
goggles
be here.
paisano.
I don't like to have that bloody ring light in my face. It makes me look like I have 10 eyes. Gary McIntosh is here, finally connected. I was getting that loaded graphic for over 5 minutes. I'm sorry. My phone died.
The
and
phone,
then
I spoke to her about the phone dying.
he did tell me.
About
he did.
5 minutes before,
He
and
did.
I guess she might have just forgotten.
I totally forgot because we're having such a
belly
good
up.
conversation. And then the phone died. And then for some reason, YouTube didn't want me back on here. Too bad, YouTube. I'm back. I'm back.
Well, TikTok didn't want you.
Listen,
TikTok kicked
I
off.
am not a TikTok fan. Like I said, Bon TikTok. He wanted TikTok. Yeah, TikTok and
no,
me
I just want to try a little
friends.
something with TikTok, see what happens. But it wasn't happening tonight, so.
Welcome in, Gary. And if all you all know, Gary is my author extraordinaire. I'm still trying to get through a short story.
Gary, I will share with you, as I mentioned earlier, that I just returned from Montreal
Can I have your rice?
this afternoon, where I attended a UBY summit. And if any of you are familiar with UBY, it's all about mental health and taking care of mental health. Awesome summit, just extraordinary. And I can't wait to do it again. I am a UBY ambassador with the company I work with, as are many others in the company. And we got together last night for a summit. And today it was a full day worth of various
What is Nobia saying?
doctors from different disciplines and motivational speakers. And it was just a fun day. Amazing information
It was an
sharing.
excuse for them to get fed gourmet food.
Stuff. Not to mention the food was off the chain.
And that's why,
That's
is that why airline tickets cost so much? Because we're feeding you fat cats?
And the thing about it is, after having all that gourmet food, and I come home and this lady, I give me restaurant bought rice and peas. Yeah? Look at that. That comes in a little container like that. Yeah? But
I don't know how to make rice and peas, so.
Well, kudos to you.
Okay, this is the book I'm reading. Written, I know you guys are seeing this backward, but it says Gary McIntosh. And I got the hardcover too, so this is what I'm reading.
How far have you gotten in the...
Listen, mind your business.
I'm just saying, I'm just asking.
Nobody says he went to get a drink and something to eat, and he's back. And Jay's laughing at you. Well, I'm glad you're back. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, guys.
Yep.
But you can give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. And Gary says there's
an ad on the TTC
that says mental health is health. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And one of the interesting thing that one of the speaker was, elaborating on today is the fact that don't be afraid to say no to someone, because quite frankly, when we're in the habit of always saying yes to everything just to appease others. But when you say yes to a person, you're saying no to someone else. So one has to think about themselves, and if something is requested of them and they're not into it, you're allowed to say no. Right? And not only allowed to say no, you don't have to explain to anyone why you say no. They just have to respect that. No is no.
They're saying, cool shirt, Nino. I didn't know that you were a gamer.
I'm not a gamer. I just like Mario, Luigi and Mario, the old Luigi and Mario.
Listen, a lot of mental health diagnoses is all related to brain chemistry. Just like you have body chemistry, which when it's off, you can be diabetic because your body chemistry, your blood sugars are off. Brain chemistry can be off too, and that can give you a whole host of mental health complications. So it's not all just what's in your mind. There's some physical attributes definitely associated with mental health. So it's just like any other illness, any other, your body's compromised. Very clever indeed, Nobius. And Bluebird says, I hear the game music When I see, he hears the game.
When you see,
when he sees the shirt.
Yeah. I can kind of hear that.
That's probably about the last time that I played a video game is when those guys
you used
were
to like Frogger and Centipede and all that.
Yeah. Now you're dating because those are really old.
Way back then.
Well,
way back.
And of course I had to buy the takeout food because you can't cook for this one. How are you going to cook for a cooker?
Hey, come to think of it, there was a fellow there, motivational speaker, and we had several of them today.
Okay.
And I didn't know. I mean, I heard about Terry Fox and running across Canada for cancer, and there was this gentleman, unbeknown, that walked from. He was actually on Skid Row.
Who, Terry Fox?
This gentleman, I can't remember his name now, but he lived under a bridge in Vancouver, and he went from being homeless to CEO.
Oh.
Right? And he had an amazing story. I can't remember his name
He was
offhand.
speaking at the thing?
Yeah. He just received the Order of Canada.
Oh, wow.
But this man walked he walked right across Canada.
Wow.
He said, I'm not very much into running.
I think I could walk
not
across
a runner
Canada.
or a jogger, but he walked through all different types of inclement weather. And
Gary, you're right. You
absolutely
see the
amazing.
rice and peas? I'm curious. There's no meat. Nino ate all the meat out of it.
But listen.
I'm eating his meat and left.
You guys will know when you go to a West Indian store to buy, say, oxtail, then you 3 little nigga piece of oxtail. 3.
I'm eating his meat and left.
And so for me to leave meat in that one of 3 pieces, it now go up.
Well, that's fine. I don't want the meat. Hi, Mariposa Lopez. Wagwan, sister. Where are you watching us from, Mariposa? I like your name.
I love that.
Mariposa. It's like saying Lollapalooza. It's like
Mariposa.
it's gymnastics for your tongue. Mariposa Lopez. Kisses from Argentina.
Oh, cool.
See, I have to roll my tongue when I say your name. Mariposa Lopez. Those older games were when games were really meaning. They started slow and easy and just got faster and harder until you lost your quarter.
Well, no, now they're complicated. Now they just
That
complex.
is absolutely correct, Bluebird, and that's probably why I don't play the games anymore because they're role-playing games and they're too complex.
Mariposa, what's the weather like down there in Argentina?
In Argentina, We Are Dream Warriors says, Bluebird, you are so right. Thank you for the hearts, guys. When you hit that heart in the bottom right-hand corner, that tells YouTube that you're having a good time.
That's right. Here. And when you give us a thumbs up,
not his
YouTube
eat and left. Yes, I'm eating his nyaman left because it was just a little rice. As a matter of fact, what I had was some leftover the ital stew that he's talking about.
And Gary, let me share with you, and I did mention this earlier, that this lady,
here it comes.
This lady and her bold self, I made some ital stew. And I had mentioned earlier that for those of you who don't know, ital stew is something that's usually consumed by Rastafarians, and they don't eat salt.
It's a vegetarian dish.
But they put a lot of pepper in it and call it ipa.
But it was
this lady's gonna tell me today, the next time you make ital stew, don't put so much pepper.
Because it was too peppery.
And while she's doing this, she's still eating it. So I turned to her and I said, you know what? You're kind of rude and out of order because I'm gonna say to you, the next time you cook, put some more flavor in your food and see how that makes you
Listen.
feel. Why are you trying to interfere with my spirit? If you're eating something
and all you're tasting is pepper, what's the point? Right?
If you're eating something and it not tastes good, what's your point?
And that's why I get takeout and that's why I don't cook, because this man always says there's not enough flavor in it. There's more than enough flavor for me and everybody else in the house, but he must have a steel taste bud.
No, I just have a taste bud.
He's rude. He's a food snob.
I just have a taste bud.
And if you're trying to cook to please him, you can't, so I don't.
You can.
No.
You can. Yes, you can. Yes,
no.
You can. You do it toast.
So, Mariposa, we are very glad to have you here. I don't believe you've been here. This is probably your first time.
And we welcome you and we appreciate you.
We appreciate you stopping by. So we are just here in the late night, chopping it up, having a little laugh, talking about our day.
About the day. And
I was planting up some of my sprouted onions here.
Listen, I had an experience this afternoon.
Oh, tell us. Do tell.
I had an experience. So when I got on my flight on the way back to Toronto this afternoon.
You say Toronto? You pronounce every syllable? Is that the schwa, Gary? Is
Toronto?
I say Toronto.
Toronto. So on my way back, and I'm sure some of you guys have probably experienced this. So I had a gentleman sitting next to me, and he had what appears to be either a broken arm or a sprain, or so. Feeling sorry for him, I said to him, if that seat across the aisle becomes available once the plane is pushed back, I'm going to move over there to give him a little bit much more room, And it was also very uncomfortable for me because I was leaning to the right to try to avoid his, hitting his arm.
Okay.
So I asked the gentleman across the way, do you mind if I sit in the seat next to you? He said, sure. So I must have fallen asleep, or I was on the verge of falling asleep.
Oh my God, that means you were snoring to death?
No, I wasn't snoring. I can feel the young fella pushing my elbow off the armrest. He's pushing my elbow. And mind you, I'm supposed to be sleeping, so now he's being forceful. And me, I just tense up my arm.
Jesus Christ.
I just tense up my arm. I'm like, what are you trying to do,
So
buddy?
you were both doing, you were fighting unspoken words with the armrest?
Yes. So I'm like, I know you're not going to move me, so I'm going to hold you. And so I think
talk about subliminal.
I think I know I fell asleep because when I woke up, I see him kind of leaning to one side and he stopped fighting me for the other.
He was probably sorry that he gave you permission to sit beside him. That was mean.
Yeah, but that's fine. But he doesn't need to give me permission because he's entitled to one seat, not two seats.
Oh my gosh.
So that seat was available.
Bluebird.
That was fun.
That was wicked.
That was funny though.
Bluebird
I just held my ground.
Nowadays games, you never fully die. You take a small loss and then you're resurrected and you come back again and it's never ending. LOL, unless it's a story type game. Okay, I'll stop. So I guess Bluebird is definitely a gamer.
And Bluebird, I'll tell you this though, it's same thing with these little young fellas that drive their cars like they think it's a bloody video game. And all they got to do is get killed and then press restart and they get 3 more lives. Surprise, surprise, you only get one.
Surprise.
You only get one. Don't worry like that. Life ain't no video game.
They think they're in a video game.
Life ain't no video game.
Oh, I keep pressing the wrong thing. We are dreamer. No problem, Bluebird. Games are entertainment these days. So it was an arm war. Definitely sounds like it was an arm war. And it sounds like the poor guy lost.
He learned very quickly that he's not going to fight this one with me because I've got experience. I ran into guys like this a few times.
Well, Gary's saying that he's surprised that you didn't confront that.
No, I was supposed to be sleeping, Gary. This man thought I was sleeping, and he's just trying to bully my arm. My arm wasn't
let me
having
tell you something. You know who is the worst in this house for gymnastics with the arm on a plane? The youngest one, Jessica.
Oh yeah, she's a tough cookie. You're not gonna push her
when
around.
She was a little kid and we were on the plane. Oh yeah, she's not taking no checks. No checks. Jessica, the strong arm, whoever is sitting beside her.
She don't play around.
She don't play. Oh, we have OMG Cass Wagwan.
Hey, welcome OMG.
OMG says game over to that guy. Game over.
I'm telling you. I can't believe he was trying to bully me while I was trying to fall asleep.
Well, he probably figured that you wouldn't be able to resist.
Oh, right.
G-Moore says that's true. There are some crazy video game drivers out there. Let me tell you, especially when people are intoxicated, that's when they think that they're driving.
Totally.
What's that game called where they drive crazy? In
Need for Speed or
the video game.
I don't know.
Where they drive. It's a driving game. Oh, I can't remember.
Oh God, and they have the series.
Yes, I can't remember the name of the game.
Shoot, Tyrese is in those movies, right?
Yeah.
I forget what the hell they call it. I'm sure one of you guys know what it is.
What's the name of that driving video game that's so popular?
Somebody's gonna tell you.
Yes, check me and I'll check you back, says Bluebird. Bluebird's not taking no checks.
I'm playing with you.
Not taking no checks,
Not playing with you.
And you shouldn't have to, but you know what? Part of the reason is these bloody seats on the airplane are so tight. They are so tight. Yeah, some of them are pretty They're just trying to,
Well, no, but in all fairness, though, this fella, I'm telling you, he had his arm in a sling, and I really felt bad. I said, and I had to lean to the right a little to get
just to give him the extra
give him the room because I don't want to bump his arm. So I noticed a seat on the other side. There was okay. So there was a fella that was sitting in a seat. He was a big fella, but somehow he
Need
thinks,
for Speed.
Need for
There you
Speed.
Grand Theft Auto.
So
That's what
somehow
I
he
was thinking
felt
about.
that he should take up 2 seats.
Okay.
So it's a row with 4 seats.
Yeah.
There's only 2 people there.
Okay.
So I figured even if I move into that second seat, that gives both guys a little bit more room. But this young man is trying to fight me for the armrest.
Okay.
I'm for sure my thing are too.
Grand Theft Auto. That's what I was thinking of. And Need for Speed is the movie with Tyrese, I believe, in it.
I don't think it's called Need for Speed. It's something else. Something Speed.
Tokyo Drift? Something like that?
It's not Tokyo Drift.
Oh, I can't remember.
I don't even know the series because I've never watched any of them. I'm just not into that.
I think Ludacris is in it too, but
Luda.
But anyway, yeah, let me tell you, I haven't been on a plane in a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. But I want to travel now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of Toronto. I tell you one place I'm not going, and that's south.
Why?
Out to the U.S. I don't want to go to the U.S. I want to go somewhere exotic.
Exotic.
Just like the avid camper who wants to go to Thailand. I wouldn't mind going to Thailand.
Yeah, there you go.
Or I wouldn't mind going back to Egypt.
They have an earthquake in was it
yes
Thailand?
They did
Earthquake recently.
They had a huge earthquake. Actually, did you guys see some of the footage
that was crazy
from the earthquake?
Crazy.
Mighty God,
Yeah,
it looked like an end of days. And they have a lot of high-rise buildings, and some of the people
were collapsing.
were in the buildings as these things were happening. I saw this one video where some content creator, 2 young guys, were doing their content. Fast and the Furious. That's it. Fast and the Furious. Go on.
OMG Cats.
Thank you.
OMG Cats says
visit the Philippines. You know something?
That's on my bucket list.
That's on our bucket list.
I want to do. But I've always been a little afraid, OMG Cats, I've always been afraid of the Philippines.
Why? I want to go to the Philippines.
The reason I've been afraid of it, and guys at work joke about it, is I always say if I go to the Philippines, I might not come back. And I might fall in love with the place. So, Listen, but that's one place I've wanted to go for quite some time.
My sister-in-law's from the Philippines, and I keep saying I want to go the next time she visits. I can never remember which part she's from, but she says that she has to take a few different modes of transportation to get to her place. Yeah, but I want to go. I want the food, the people. It looks, a lot of the food is kind of similar to Jamaica because I work with a lot of Filipino nurses, and some of the stuff that
I guess it's an island feel, right?
It's Caribbean.
It's an island.
The food is very Caribbean-like, so.
It's very island-like.
Yeah, I shouldn't say Caribbean-like. It's very island-like.
You see, it's
all right. But I do want to go to Philippines. So where in the Philippines are you from? Are you in a village, like a small town? Or are you in like Manila, like the big city?
The big bustling city of Manila.
Mariposa Lopez. That sounds like an entertainer's name. Like, you know that old song by what's his name now? Barry Manilow. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. That's what Mariposa Lopez.
OMG Cass is saying they'll surely love it. The food is very diverse. Hey, yes. bring on that pancetta and bring on that lumpia and bring on that.
I work with somebody that makes lumpias. My goodness, I can eat lumpias.
Lechon.
The lechon.
Bring on the lechon.
How about the balut?
No, I pass on the balut. I will pass on the balut. Balut's not gonna do it for me.
Balut is, correct me if I'm wrong, OMG Kes, but balut is where it's
like a day old
chick. A chick that hasn't been fully hatched
like
yet.
An embryo.
Yeah, it's a chick embryo, and
I think they put
a bit of a delicacy.
They put some sort of vinegar type.
You've never Drew Moore says he's never been to the Philippines. And OMG Kes, Pampanga City. But you live in Toronto now. Oh,
hey, there's quite a large...
We are in Toronto too.
Yeah, we're in Toronto. There's quite a large Filipino community. And I know every year they have a Filipino festival.
Yes, we've been to that a couple times.
And the interesting thing about Wilson and Bathurst is that when I first moved to Toronto, that's the area that I grew up in. And this one here, Lo, She apparently grew up just down the street from me, and we used to go to the same neighborhood swimming pool without even knowing each other.
Yeah, but we didn't know each other then.
Yeah.
But
So,
OMG Kess is saying that balut is a 22-day-old egg.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fertilized egg because it's a chick that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I don't know if you remember, but I was the one who helped you out in Home Depot.
OMG.
Helped out who? Nino? Or me?
Hold on a second here.
Nobody's
Somebody
Nightshade says,
help me
please
out
tell
in Home
me
Depot.
people don't eat 22-day eggs. No, the egg, it's not a 22-day-old
Home
egg.
Depot.
I think it's a fertilized egg
What
because
the-
it's a chick that's in the egg.
Jar my memory there, OMG Kess. Home Depot. What was I buying in Home Depot?
But I think the last time you went, you bought some fluorescent lights.
Yes, I
Right?
bought fluorescent lights the last time, but I'm just trying to get.
Listen,
which
this
one
man
is it?
sells this YouTube page
always
everywhere
talking
he
to
goes.
people about
It's a
Home
little
Depot.
embarrassing.
No, it's not embarrassing.
We'll be
It's-
anywhere, and then all of a sudden you hear, she's Lo, I'm Nino. Talk about selling yourself. Oh my gosh. He
Hey, listen,
sells
you gotta
us.
let people know we're out
He
there.
sells
right?
us everywhere. He sells this YouTube page.
Hey, I gotta get it on camera.
Oh, you can get on camera.
I'm not on camera.
You're
I'm
on
just
camera. You gotta
half of
lean
me.
in, man.
I gotta lean in.
When you want to talk, you gotta lean in
Lean back.
because
Lean back.
I think it was Lo that I helped. Oh my gosh.
I think it was. Yeah, it might have been you. What did you buy? You went shopping?
Nobius Nightshade says, oh, okay. Whew. OMG Cass.
Oh, you cut a key.
I cut a key?
Well, she said, I help you cut a key, I think. No.
No, I
Wasn't-
didn't cut a
wasn't
key
me then.
lately. Yuck for me too, Nobius. No, listen, you guys have to. I think it's yuck too, but it's apparently a delicacy and a lot of people eat it.
Mm-hmm.
That it's a baby chick that has not been hatched, and like OMG says, it's a 22-day-old.
Because I don't remember when, but it was
Quite
some
some time. Okay,
ago.
then it could have
It
been
might have
me.
been. It might have been. Was it plants? Was she buying plants?
'Cause
Probably.
it was probably plants.
She loves buying plants.
I like Home Depot because close to me and I know the plants.
Several of them close to us.
Yeah.
But thank you so much,
Thanks for tuning
Cass,
in.
for
That's so
tuning
nice.
in. Hey, listen, I hope you send the QR code to the Philippines to all your titas and titos over there. Eh? Tell them to watch. You see?
Listen,
They're
listen
selling
what
it
Weird
again.
Dream Warrior says. He says, Fortune says, 22-day-old egg gives you 22-day-old rod belly.
No, but it's quite a delicacy, though. It is quite a delicacy.
I don't know how they prepare it. Do they boil it? I don't know. But
I can't do it. I'll pass on it. I'll take the lumpia, though.
Yeah.
And the pancette and the...
yeah, lumpia is
the
like
lechon.
an egg roll or a spring roll.
yeah.
It's
They
nice.
love
That
it.
is funny.
Can't eat
Bluebird.
one.
That is funny. Confusion say run belly. Boy, you don't want to get run belly, but I mean every culture has their delicacies, right? Like look at
What
Jamaica.
does Jamaica have? Cold
Tripe
cut
and bean. Tripe and bean, right? I always go back to the tripe and bean. Tripe is it the gut, the stomach, the intestine?
Yeah, it's the intestine.
That you know what's filled up in the intestine?
No,
that they
we
have
don't. What fills up in the intestine?
poop.
What
the cow
kind of
poop.
So
So they will have to wash out
Yeah,
and
you'd have to wash
squeeze
it
out
out.
all the cow poo.
you'd have to
Out of the tripe.
and then you use your finger. You turn it inside out.
Right. But
Right?
there was
and then you
poo
wash it,
in
and then
the
you
tripe.
boil- So what? That's what our ancestors used to eat.
Yeah,
Remember?
but
ancestral food.
we've grown.
It's delicious.
We still we don't need to eat tripe.
It is delicious.
We Are Dreamer says, I'll go to the Philippines one day for sure though. Yeah, man. We
I
gotta
want to go
go
sooner than later, though.
We should book a group trip.
I've been wanting to for a long time.
Yeah, like whenever I watch a video, it
long
looks
time.
pretty nice. And I want to take like one of those little boats to go to like a little
One of the
island.
islands?
Yeah. Because
I
there's
want
a-
to see. I want to experience different aspect of the Philippines.
like
right?
what?
Well, because I watch videos, and some of the videos that I watch, I actually watch like the different levels of living, different levels of lifestyle, and I kind of want to experience all that. If it's even only to visit, there is something to be said. It might be in Manila where they have people that actually either live close to a train track or they do business close to a train track. And when the trains are coming by, they kind of pick up all their stuff and remove themselves from the track. Then the train passes and they put it back.
They go right back on the track?
It's so cool, though, to watch.
Is that Philippines or is that like India?
No, man, that's in the Philippines. I think they have it in India, but I think they have it in the Philippines as well.
Oh, okay.
Right? So because I watched all those different variations of living, I kind of want to experience all of them. If it's only just a visit.
That can miss me. I just want a nice 5-star.
No, you can. No,
I want a nice 5-star in the Philippines with white sand beach. And I can have all the luxuries I can afford. But they can miss me with the train track nonsense.
My buddy from the Philippines is telling me that you can actually get a round of golf for very reasonable over there as well. So
no thanks on the golf. It's hard for me to try food sometimes because I'm all in my head and I just can't eat what we ate back in the day. Exactly. We had no fridges and no plumbing. That's right.
And we still don't in some places.
That's right. So what he's basically saying is now we have fridges, we have plumbing. We don't have to eat that stuff. But
there are still people in parts of the world that don't have plumbing and don't have refrigerators, and they survive.
Yeah.
How have they survived?
And these foods now have become delicacies. So people crave these things.
I remember as a kid growing up in Jamaica, we never had a refrigerator. And I remember the excitement when my dad finally bought a refrigerator. If we bought meat today, it had to be cooked today because we had nowhere to store it. If in instances where we needed ice because we didn't have a refrigerator, my dad would send me out to go buy ice.
Buy ice?
Yeah, somebody in the community would get a block of ice dropped off by the ice truck. They'll cover it with sawdust, which really slows down the melting. And then you'd go and buy 50 cents worth of ice. And
from the person?
Yeah, and they'll get an ice pick and just chip off a piece and put it in your little bowl. So
how did he know what 50 cents worth of ice
It was just an approximate.
Oh, I see.
It's just an approximate based on what the cost of the block.
So you go up and say, boss, ice man, send me 50 cents worth of ice.
Yeah, or you just walk in with your little bucket, your little container, and you say how much ice you need, and you just chip it off.
You should watch the videos on how dog meat is prepared and cooked. I've come to understand that whether it's a 22-day-old egg or tripe, every nation / culture has controversial things in their diet.
And the first time
says they like grocery stores. That's very true.
The first time I've ever seen a dog being prepared, it was actually in Nigeria. Not live, but on video.
Oh. That
they actually sell dog meat in Nigeria. Oh. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh. We only eat, in this side of the world, we eat cow. We eat beef. In other parts of the world, they worship cows. They don't eat cows.
Yeah.
Right? So it all depends on where you're born.
But that's so true. Every culture has
absolutely
things that other people won't think are
It's not everywhere. It's not everywhere you can eat chicken breast.
You gather the ice barefoot too, eh, Nino?
Yeah, because the one who said that?
We are DreamWorks.
Because the one pair of shoes that I had, that's to wear to school. So you cannot afford to be wearing that same pair of shoes. Listen, I didn't grow up having 5 pairs of shoes or 4 pairs of shoes.
What did they call the Iceman? Icy?
No, the person didn't have a name. You just know that person.
Teasing you, in Jamaica, if you sell pork, you're porky.
No. If you sell pork, you're jerky. I think that was settled the other day.
So what's the Iceman called? Icy.
No. Sometimes it's an ice woman.
Oh, okay.
It all depends. You just know that in that particular yard, that person sells ice because they get a block of ice delivered in the morning.
So was it economical for the person to chip off the old? Is that how you got the chip off the old block?
Because that was their side hustle. So they could stay home.
How much money do you make selling pieces of ice?
That's not the point. The point is
Thank heavens for shoes.
You have you have your own business. You have a little side hustle.
So I'm a businessman. I own my own ice chipping company. Yeah. I sell 50 cents worth of ice at any given time.
That's right. But I guarantee you that it'll be profitable for them.
Even
if they end up making like $2 or $3.
I think I missed a lot not growing up in Jamaica. I really do. You have to run down the street to get
it's not
barefoot.
It's not everywhere that was where you could eat chicken breasts like you guys, eh?
Who says we say chicken breast.
Never mind. Listen, you try to give these guys a chicken leg quarter. They don't want that. They want the breast and chest.
No.
Them chests are damn high. They want breast.
Listen, Linda.
I don't need to learn how to eat curry chicken back.
No, sir. What kind of meat is on a curry chicken back?
Just like I said, curry chicken back.
You have to just bite up all those bones.
Absolutely. Chew up the bones.
Chicken breast was set.
No, we don't deal with chicken breast. Chicken breast too expensive.
We want chicken breast.
Chicken breast too expensive.
But I think I did miss out a lot, man, growing up in Jamaica.
You
Those
and as
stories
much as,
that you tell.
As much as you guys can criticize the food that we eat, the tripe and the...
I'm just pulling your leg.
Okay,
I know it was, you had to eat what you were
hear
given.
this though. But no, what problem eating a hot dog though? Eh?
I don't want to know what's in a hot dog.
Beaks and
I don't want to know what's in a hot dog.
Okay, all right.
Right? I think we all know that hot
To
dogs,
retain your innocence, you
sausages,
just don't
ground
know.
beef, God knows in 2025 what's in those. Dumore says that's true. Clothing, shoes, or fashion was a huge form of wealth. Most had to go to school with no shoes because they only could afford one pair of shoes. Right, Dino? You're right,
I remember having a pair of them used to call it back in those days, booger. Booger was your crepe, like your crepe sole. That was your school shoe, a pair of booger. And every Saturday...
Jamaica says, I've been listening to you for a while. We're talking a lot of nonsense
So
here,
every
Jamaica.
Saturday, Jamaica, welcome to the channel. Every Saturday, I had to wash my only pair of shoe, my only pair of booger, my sneakers, and hang it up on the line because it needs all day Sunday to dry because that's what I'm wearing first thing Monday morning back to school. But one thing I can tell you, my clothes and my shoes was always clean and well pressed.
Well, I must confess I had more than one pair of shoes, but we weren't rich by any means. But I just had a different experience. I had that North American, every kid goes to Little League baseball, and we went to the neighborhood pool. We didn't have a pool. We had a neighborhood pool.
I had a pool.
You had a neighborhood pool?
It was called a bathtub.
Oh, God.
I had a pool. We used to have this big wash basin outside. And in the summertime, my brother Dean and I used to fill it up with water. And we used to pretend that was our pool.
Well, we used to go to the neighborhood pool, and the whole neighborhood would go there all summer long. We used to play baseball, and we went to Brownies, and my brother went to Cub Scouts. And in the winter, we had our ice skates, and we skated. In the summertime, when my parents went to Jamaica to visit a few times, we went to summer camp. So I never went to Jamaica as a child. Hey, welcome in Jamaica. It's great to listen. Sometimes you just have to say hi.
Hello. But I mean, we had a lot of things happening for us, and we made our own fun.
In Jamaica?
Yeah, we made our own fun. I used to take, I don't know, you guys know, I used to take milk cartons, and I used to make an 18-wheeler truck out of a milk carton.
Oh, okay.
So I would get like the bottle stoppers from the soda bottle, and I'd use those for wheels, and I'd push like cut like a coat hanger, put it through for the anchor.
Okay.
And
That's
that was my 18-wheeler.
That sounds like it could work.
That was my 18-wheeler.
We had Jumora says that he was listening to our streams for a minute before he started chatting. Well, I'm glad you started chatting because it makes the conversation fun.
It sure does.
It makes the conversation fun, and we've been here for a while, and then we had the little glitch.
We had a little glitch, and
but
we
that's
lost
okay.
everyone,
That's okay.
And everyone returned, and we thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, you guys stuck around while we had our little technical difficulties.
Yeah,
you guys are rock stars.
And kudos to you guys, Novius Nightshade, Bluebird, Jay.
Juicing with Jay, so blessed.
I'm telling you.
America's been here.
And we had
Mariposa Lopez. And OMG Cass.
Yeah, OMG Cass, yeah.
Oh my God. We had a lot of...
And
don't forget the Avid Camper. The Avid Camper was here.
Avid Camper was good. Yeah.
Triple T Mukbang. 20 likes.
Mukbang.
Watching ads, host. Thank you, Triple T. I like that name. Triple T. Triple T in the house.
And beyond.
Yeah, these ads are a part of YouTube. Hitting the little heart in the bottom right and hitting that thumbs up. Those are all things that YouTube uses.
And we love and appreciate the support that you guys throw behind us every day that we're on. We ask for you to go ahead and spread the love and let's all grow together. Let's all
I'm
build
sorry,
together.
I am watching, but with no sound, and I am doing a live stream on my Avid Camper. But I wanted to come back and say hi. Thank you, Triple T. Thank you.
Stream on Avid Camper.
Avid Camper. He's streaming as well.
Okay.
Oh, it's going too fast now. Thanks for popping in,
Triple T. Appreciate you guys. Absolutely.
We are talking Kids Days. He's keep getting you up to speed here, Triple T. Well, as a kid, I used to play with shoes. I was told at the front door like cars and trucks. So I hear you, Nino. He used to play with the shoes that used to line the front door.
There you go.
Triple T is sending us some love. Nobius Nightshade is welcoming you back.
Real
Triple
talk.
T. Real talk.
Hey, better late than never.
She says I'm late.
Never. We love that.
Okay, we have to be on our best behavior now. Real talk is here. Real talk is here. And she talks things. I watched your live today, Real Talk, and it was very inspirational.
Real talk.
And We Are Dream Warriors says TT in the building. Oh, Blue Code. Extra meat eating creates constipation. Is that true?
Right. What are you trying to say? I should be a vegetarian? Well,
Extra
I'm
meat
a
eating
carnivore.
Causes constipation.
If
that's the case, Blue Code, the whole of we are going to be constipated because I'm a meat eater.
Totally.
But he says extra meat eating.
But what's extra?
What do you consider extra meat eating?
So hold on. So if I have an 8-ounce steak versus a 10-ounce steak, is that what you mean when you say extra?
Triple T says, after all these years, I finally figured out how to high list someone's name, but I think you can do it only on a laptop. Am I right? Well, I'm using my phone right now, and I highlighted names, so I think you can use your phone as well. Now, Real Talk is blushing. Don't blush there, Real Talk. You put it down today, my girl. You put it down today.
Yes, I think she puts it down every day.
Yeah, and thanks for supporting, of course. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Real Talk is a pastor actually who talks the things. Real talk. So
as the name says, real talk.
And she's a real talk.
She's real
and
talk.
talk about inspiration.
Right.
Triple T, you need to connect to Real Talk. She can give you some blessing and some support that you need, my friend. A lot of us tune in and listen while we do other things. That's true. I do that too.
We appreciate that, though.
And Nobius Nightshade is saying, nice to see you, Blue Code. Yes, Blue Code. I think you're new here. Nice to see you.
Blue Code.
Triple T mukbangs and beyond. And Bluebird is saying, some are just on meat diets. I need veggies. No, I couldn't be on a meat diet. And I think keto is like that.
Yeah, I think the source of meat thing wasn't really cutting it. You can't just eat meat. I mean, it's great to do protein, but you gotta have some vegetable in your diet.
Real Talk wants to know what was the topic of the discussion tonight.
The topic was anything you want to talk about.
There wasn't really a topic. We came on here because I've been coming on sometimes in the 9 o'clock bells to do a little bit of my gardening. I planted up all my sprouted onions. So I've been doing that. But this Amanya decided he wanted to come on here. He decided he wanted to do a 2-phone thing.
I tell you why.
And he wanted to do a challenge. The YouTube people against the TikTok people. Well, guess who lost?
I tell you what it is.
YouTube is the champ.
I tell you what it is. As mentioned earlier, I was in Montreal last night, and she sent me a message last night to say, I'm going live.
Yeah.
I'm right in the middle of my function. I dance and I have a drink. And lady said she wasn't going live. You have to stop what me I do.
No, he didn't have to come. I didn't expect him to come. Well, we have A&I Family Adventure TV in the house.
A&I Family Adventure
One
TV.
A&I. Let me give you a blue jacket because I know that you have a YouTube channel.
So do you hand out blue jacket?
Yes, because then it's easier for you to connect to other YouTubers when you have that blue jacket.
You know, in Jamaica when you have a jacket, is a jacket of one different something, you know.
Yeah. But that's not the type of jacket.
Oh, okay, but just I'll make sure. So you're not handing out a jacket, you're handing out a vest.
We're handing no, a waistcoat.
A waistcoat.
Jamaica's not a real place, guys. I'm sorry. Now listen, A&I Family Adventure TV are in Jamaica now watching us, so be careful how you speak about my country of origin.
You're not gonna hand out. You hear me? I said, oh, you're not gonna hand out the jacket. I allow you to hand out vests, but not jackets.
Whatever. We all have time out to speak up. It's all good, and welcome to talk at any time at all. And
TikTok lost.
Everybody's saying hello to TikTok
got
lost.
their butts.
Have your phone? Can you call Tyler and let him know I'm on the live here?
All right.
Triple T is saying, have a wonderful evening, everyone, and blessings, because Triple T is doing a live himself, so he just popped over to say hello. Juicing with Jay is still there, my friend. Oh my God, you're a rock star. You are a rock star. Thank you for hanging out so long. And Nobius is saying, hey to A&I Family Adventure. Now, A&I, was it you that I watched today that you were taking a driving trip to Portland, all dressed up in your black dress? Was that you today I saw? We Are Dream Warriors says TikTok lost. They certainly did. TikTok lost. And Boys of Major Lane, he's here. He's here. Boys of Major Lane is here. That's my boy is here. Wagwan, Boys of Major Lane. Everyone give Boys of Major Lane a hello. And you can put up the Japanese flag for him. He's in Japan.
Konnichiwa.
Or Ohio gozaimasu,
Ohio gozaimasu,
which means good morning for him, because it's night
Ohio
here,
gozaimasu.
which means it's morning for him. So Ohio gozaimasu, Boys of Major Lane. OMG Cass is giving you a hello. He's probably getting up, getting ready for work.
It's probably 11 o'clock now, 11:30.
Is it? Oh, it's lunchtime. Sorry.
It's lunchtime.
Sorry. It's his lunchtime. Oh, Juicing with Jay says I'll be in Japan soon.
It's like lunch.
Where are you going in Japan, Jay? Are you going to be in Tokyo or another part?
Osaka.
Nagano.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo. Okay, he's in Tokyo as well. You're gonna love it. Tokyo. I love Japan. I think that's gonna be my first trip.
Yeah, I think we're heading new one maybe in a couple of months. What? What?
Did you guys see that?
No.
Did you guys see what he just did?
What? What? Oh, she's trying to say that I just did a...
He farted.
Burp.
He leaned like this and eased him, buddy.
No, I did not. I leaned, but did you hear me ease
yes.
my body? No, you didn't.
You farted on live.
I did?
Oh my God. You farted on the live.
I did. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
But at least it wasn't a burp.
You farted on the live. That's classic. Juicy with Jay says you're going near Disneyland. So that's Chiba. Disneyland's in Chiba. My boy just left Chiba and moved back to Tokyo.
Near Disneyland, first few days.
I believe that's Chiba. We Are Dreamers says, well, the blue text actually gives power to delete inappropriate messages plus put people in timeout. Depends. There's 2 different type of blue jackets, my friend. And hide somebody from the channel as well as
so you can actually get sent to the corner?
Yeah, as a moderator. But,
as a moderator.
But you could. But the blue jacket also helps you to connect with other channels a lot easier. Boys of Major Lane says, yeah, Disneyland is in Chiba. Thank you.
You know what I want right now?
Nino, they're saying yuck because you farted on the live.
I did not know.
He went like this. He eased his body and he went.
No. That's all her imagination.
Okay.
It's all your imagination.
I heard
you didn't hear anything.
I heard it.
If let me ask you a question. If a tree falls
no
in the forest,
man, nah, Nino, nobody's night chase saying no man.
I didn't
farted,
fart,
guys.
man.
He farted.
I didn't fart. I just kind of.
He went boom.
Because look, most times
you guys saw him. Rewind the live. He eased his body and he went boom.
I enter the room.
Oh my God, gaslighting, definitely gaslighting. Boys of Major Lane.
Wow.
He eased his body.
Can you scratch my back?
Juicing with Jay is laughing. You see, he's giving you the fire. Boom. Jay, he tried. I think he eased like this and he tried to silence it, but it went.
Wow.
I felt the chair shake. Bluebird says that Nino's new nickname is Poop Stick. Poop stick. Or like your childhood friend's name that they used to call shitta. Yeah, you're gonna be called poop stick and shitta. Wow. On the big YouTube live.
It's not a furburp.
No, a furburp.
You know, my granddaughter said to me the other day, Grandpa, I just did a furburp.
See? We Are Dreamers is calling you Poop Stick Nino.
Wow. No,
Poop stick.
poop stick.
Shall we make him a shirt, Dreamers, that says poop stick? Wow.
I want a shirt that says furburp.
No, I want a shirt that says poop stick.
No
poop stick Nino.
You know what I feel like though?
What?
Honestly, I was trying to tell you this before.
What?
I feel like having an orange.
Okay.
I had this orange thing where I've been eating.
I don't think we have oranges.
We don't have oranges.
Oh.
Because all our oranges seem to have come from south of the border, and we stopped buying.
Oh, hide the matches, or else we're all doomed. Nobius Nightshade says, hide the matches from Nino, or we're all doomed.
But you know, Nobius Nightshades, I'll tell you this though. As a matter of fact, I'll share this with you. That if you happen to, cut the cheese, and one of the best way to get rid of that offensive odor that comes with it is to light a match.
So they say, but does that really work?
It does work. It does work.
You've tried it?
Yeah, it does work. And I'll tell you.
On your farts?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've tried it, and when I travel with the boys,
yes,
I learned that from G. When I travel with the boys, he would just say, just light a match. You light a match, you just out it, because and allow the sulfur neutralizes the offensive odor that exudes from that furburp.
Okay. Why are we talking about farts at 11:30 at night?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Because you're the one that called me out and said I farted.
Because you did. But anyways, I went to the grocery store yesterday, guys, and I must say here, be careful of the cord.
Yeah.
Here they have all these little Canadian flags on all the products in the grocery store to let you know what's made in Canada and what isn't. And let me tell you something. Usually the strawberries, I don't know, strawberries can get pretty pricey. The strawberries were $2.50 and there was so much of it, and nobody would touch them because they were not made in Canada. They were made in USA. Nobody touched those strawberries. This is getting serious in the grocery store. It's crazy. And I don't think, even if everything gets straightened out or the world goes back to the way it was, I think Canadians are still gonna make an effort to keep buying Canadian.
Yeah. I think this whole
Bluebird says, he needs a shirt that says "Poop Stick Nino," and I feel like you should have a washout before you eat that orange.
I think this whole just to touch on this tariff thing, I think this whole thing, what people fail to realize is that the tariffs that are imposed upon Canadians will not affect Canadians. It will in fact affect Americans. Okay? The retaliatory tariffs that Canadian impose to match that is what will affect Canadians. So it works against each other, because in order for Americans to import these items, it's going to cost them 25% more, which in turn is going to drive up the cost of a particular item, which is going to cost the Americans. And I understand what he's trying to do, or what he's trying to say in terms of, want to bring industries back. But it's going to have a long-term effect. Well, and we don't know what direction this thing is going to
The rest of us are just going to ignore all that noise and nonsense.
We can't ignore it, though, because it's going to affect all our lives.
Well,
I'm telling you. It's crazy.
I'm trying not to get too heavy in that crazy politics because...
No, but we have to get into it because it's going to affect every single one of us.
Yeah, right.
It's a crazy thing, man.
That's like the gaslighter or the bomb saying that to light a match. Really? We're all doomed. We're all doomed.
Hey, Nobis, I thought you were on my side, man. I don't know.
And A&I is giving us hearts. What did you do today? A&I, was that you that was driving to Portland today on your video, or am I mixing you up with another channel? I thought it was you that was going on a driving trip to Portland today. And I got distracted and I never did see the end part of it. But I believe that was you today. Let me know in the chat if that was you, my friend. We Are Dream Warrior says, well, they're blaming Canadians for hurting people by not complying to the change, Donald T says. Listen, Donald T, is saying a lot of things, and half of what he's saying, I think it's just in his head, because a lot of it is being fact checked and being proven not to be so. I mean, Canada and US have been cousins since forever and a day. So it's just a shame that all of this nonsense is happening. But I mean, it is what it is. I think that a door has been opened. Can I have a piece?
Buddy's trying to run the country like he's playing or watching some kind of reality TV show. Like it's not real.
Yeah.
Like he thinks it's a joke.
Yep.
It's not a reality
and the thing
TV
is,
show. It's people's lives.
From what I can see, I think most Americans are not up for all this business that's going on. Where is Portland? Portland is in Jamaica. A&I Family Adventure TV, they live in Jamaica. They live in beautiful sunny Jamaica.
Why was I thinking you're talking about Portland, Oregon?
No.
Portland, Jamaica.
They live in Jamaica.
Ah, I got you.
A&I Family okay, I'm saying it wrong. A&I Family Adventure. Oh, let me give her a jacket. A&I Family
We said stop give people a jacket. Get them vests.
Oh, sorry.
Stop give people a jacket, man.
Yes.
Jesus.
You know, we're not all privy to your Jamaican nonsense, so stop it.
Get them vests.
Portland is in Jamaica, Nobius Nightshade.
I get them waistcoat.
Have I ever been to Portland in Jamaica?
No. You have not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll take a piece.
I've been to Portland once.
Oh.
Portland's really nice.
We Are Dreamers says exactly juicing with Jay. Nino is just blowing hot air tonight, literally. May I tell you? The hot air just keeps coming. Thank you for the hearts, guys. And I hope that everybody that's in here gave us a thumbs up. I thank you so much for being with us. It's 11:30, 11:40.
Do you know where your children are?
Do you know where your children are? I'm dating myself now, but that used to be
Ed Weinstein.
Ed Weinstein from Eyewitness U.
Yeah.
What time did it come on? 11 o'clock. And the news came on and he would say, do you know where your children are? And if you weren't in the house by the time Herb Weinstein came on, you were in trouble.
You were late.
Well, if any of you who lived in Southern Ontario or I guess Buffalo, New York, you would know that. Bluebird says that they heard Portland is nice. And Bluebird is in the UK. Have you ever been to Portland?
Portland, you know what Portland reminds me of? It reminds me of Negril. Okay? But 100 times quieter. But it's like
I don't remember ever going to Portland.
Oh, I don't think you've ever been to Portland.
Well, guys, I think we should wrap up because I don't have to work tomorrow in the morning.
I've got to go to work.
He's got to go to work. But I don't feel sorry for him because he had a lovely time in Montreal.
I did.
Well, eating some good food.
Well, I got to get to work in the morning.
So, guys, I thank you all for joining us. Nobius says, really, he said, do you know where your children are? Yeah, that's what he used to say. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? That was, I want to say, late 70s, early 80s. Good night, Martin. We're wrapping up here, too. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good night, Martin.
Blue Code, how many times on average does he fart in a day? Too many to count.
Wow.
Too many to count, Blue Code.
You guys are just picking on me tonight.
Bluebird says, I have family members who went there on a trip. Oh, I see. Okay. So we are going to wrap it up, guys, because this one says he has to get up early tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
And thank you all for joining us and sticking with us during our little glitch. I bet too much, Blue Code. You're so right. All right, guys.
Big up on yourself and have a good night.
We are going to be live again. Are you off on Sunday?
I'm working on Sunday.
Oh, so that means we probably won't be live this Sunday.
But I am going to be off 3 consecutive weekends after that.
Yeah, because we're trying to be live every Sunday at 4:30 only if both of us are off. If we're not both off and able to do it, then we're not going to do it.
And this Sunday is one of those Sundays.
This Sunday is going to be one of those Sundays, but we will be back the following Sunday. But keep an eye on my community page, and I will keep you guys up to date. Remember City TV everywhere. Absolutely, I remember.
Oh
For
yeah,
all those
Jojo
people
Chinto.
that live in
Jojo
Toronto,
Chinto?
that was the calling phrase.
Jojo Chinto and Hurricane Harold Hussein.
Nightshade says, thank you for streaming. Thank you guys for
Thank you guys
sticking
very
with
much.
us and chatting and just having some laughs. So take care of yourselves, guys, until we see you next
And
time.
big up yourself from Poopstick. Good night.
Yeah, Poopstick is saying good night. Good night, guys. See you next time.